What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be off camera as I have broken my boom arm for my mic, and I am thoroughly devastated and annoyed for a couple of different reasons. It was a gift from the wife, and those things being, I do my videos with Shure microphones, and those are expensive microphones, and the boom arms themselves are also very expensive. So pretty pissed that I broke it. It was completely by accident, but just kind of a, mistakes were made type situation. But today's video, I want to talk about a couple of different things we got going on with Dexter Resurrection coming out this summer. I have some more set photos and another cast announcement. Today's video, we got some big news regarding more cast, as we just had a cast announcement last week with Krysten Ritter, and before that was Uma Thurman. So we've got a couple of big names, and here we have another one. We have the addition of Neil Patrick Harris. He's very famously known as this part of Barney on How I Met Your Mother, and of course Doogie Howser, MD, from the old days. And adding him into the mix is certainly something that will add, just a little bit of excitement, I think, just judging on who he's going to play. We don't have a whole lot of information. We just have a name. His name is going to be Lowell. Now, we don't know, like I said, much of anything about him. We just got this casting announcement, I want to say either today or yesterday. But we have him coming on with Krysten Ritter, and with just kind of the funny thing, with him coming on and with John Lithgow being the Trinity Killer from the original series, and if you followed How I Met Your Mother, he played his father in that series. And it just, I don't know, maybe just kind of a funny thing to me because I did love that show. And you could kind of say that maybe he's coming in to get vengeance for Dexter killing him. Just, maybe it's funny, maybe it's not. But we have Neil Patrick Harris come in, play Lowell, like I mentioned. And from what I'm kind of guessing, I'm thinking that Lowell is going to be the bad guy. Neil Patrick Harris can definitely, in my opinion, pull that off. I think he can bring something to it where he's got some mystery, he's got some kind of charisma thing going on, and I think he's going to be the bad guy. And along with Krysten Ritter coming in to play the character of Mia, as we know, she's a sommelier, a wine sommelier. And I didn't know this when I did my original video, but Krysten is coming in to play this character Mia, and her code name or her nickname or whatever is Lady Vengeance. She is also another serial killer, and I kind of theorized in my last video that maybe she is someone like Dexter, where she has these urges and everything, and she has her own code, so she only kills people that deserve it. Other people that might harm kids, or just other killers or criminals or something that is very similar to Dexter's code. And that leads us into today's set pics, where we have Krysten Ritter and Michael C. Hall on location filming in Central Park there in New York. And we have a few different pictures along with a short video too, just kind of showing this filming going down in Central Park. So it leaves you to wonder, what will their relationship be in the series? Will they be, like I mentioned, could they possibly be people that are very similar, that they share a code, they share kind of a same belief system as far as these urges that they have and what they have to do with them and everything. So we're going to go through these pictures real quick and just kind of discuss them for a minute, break them down, talk about this next Dexter series. But this first picture, we just have Krysten and Michael sitting on this bench in Central Park, talking about God knows what. So you have to wonder too, will she end up on Dexter's table? Will she take a wrong turn? Because we've had situations like this in the past where there's people that have tried to be like Dexter, but kind of get corrupted by the whole idea of it. And so I'm wondering, will it happen to her too? Or will we see her come in, do her thing, and then just leave? Will she go off into the night or whatever and continue her work as Lady Vengeance, which is kind of a cool name, but kind of silly at the same time. But we have them sitting on this bench, hanging out, talking. And then, a lot of these pictures are pretty much the same thing, but we'll talk about them anyways. But then we have them jogging through Central Park, which is kind of weird, considering that Michael C. Hall, Dexter, is a known criminal, at least, from what we've gathered from the previous series, and with Angel Batista coming back into the picture, people know who he is or who he could possibly be. So it's weird that he's just out in the open, running, jogging like everything's normal. just trying to live life, or what's going on here with this character and just what their relationship will be. But I just find it interesting that he's showing no hesitance or just not any kind of precautions or anything to the fact that people may recognize him from maybe the news or just people from his past or just where this is going to go. It's just kind of crazy and strange at the same time that they have him just out in the open running like nothing's wrong. But in this next bit, we have a small video, and it's just them again on set, assuming that they are filming a scene, and it's just them doing their thing, having a scene, filming on this bench, having a conversation, again, about God knows what, because we don't know anything about her character just yet, or just where their relationship is going to go, or just where it's going to end up. But it seems like it's a very calm conversation, and just maybe discussing his past or discussing her past, how she came to be who she is, or just maybe, again, maybe they have that same kind of moral compass where, yes, they have these crazy urges, but they direct them in a right place. They take out people that would harm others or anything like that. So it's very interesting to see her come in. And kind of a funny little side note, I did my last video about her casting announcement and everything, and I don't know if it's 100% true. I haven't looked into it too deeply, but apparently her aunt saw my video and she commented on it saying how, she is Krysten's aunt and this thing is going to be big, and we are in for quite the surprise, or just it's going to be a big deal. So I just thought that was pretty cool that Krysten Ritter's aunt saw my video. Now, again, I don't know if it's 100% true. I looked into a little bit. It seems like it's kind of pointing at that, because she said to look up an article about Krysten's show that she did on HBO, where she mentions her aunts in the article, talking about getting inspiration from her old pictures and whatnot. So, if you know more, please let me know. That would be amazing if that were true, and maybe Krysten saw my video, which would be just insane to even think. But anyways, moving on to the next picture, we have another shot of Uma Thurman. We have not seen much of her since probably 3 weeks ago or so, where her casting announcement was first put out there. As we know, she is playing this head of security for the billionaire that's being played by Peter Dinklage. So that should be really interesting to see, how her character fits into all of it. Does she have a history maybe with Krysten's character? So we'll just have to wait and see. But we just have a couple of pictures of her walking around set. She's not actively filming anything right now, but we just have a couple of pictures of her, and it looks like she's actually posing for a couple of pictures, but, not a whole lot going on. But then we get into these other pictures of Michael C. Hall, where he is full-blown incognito. He has sunglasses, he has a jacket, he's very trying to stay out of the public eye, or just trying to stay unnoticed. But again, you have to wonder too, is this during filming, or is this during a downtime where he's just trying to stay low-key while he's out in public, right in the smack dab of New York and Central Park? So there's that possibility too. But with this, I'm just very excited because we do have a couple different pictures. Moving on to the other one, we have Michael C. Hall once again incognito, but he's not wearing the same heavy jacket. So I'm thinking that one's probably from downtime in between scenes and whatnot. But we have him, maybe he's waiting for something, or he's, keeping tabs on someone, because we saw a lot of this too within the original series, where he'd wear a baseball cap, sunglasses, maybe he's out on a recon mission trying to gather information or what have you. So we get kind of that same vibe going on here. But we just have a couple pictures like that, just kind of the same thing, him in this hoodie, sunglasses, baseball hat, and just out kind of casually trying to stay low profile. But it's very interesting, to say the least, because we have a lot going on with this next season. We have all these big names coming in for this Dexter series, and I don't know what the plans are as far as, will this be a multi-season thing, or is this another one-off where we're going to get this one particular story told and they're just going to be done with it? It's just hard to tell. But we do know that this is kind of because of Michael C. Hall coming in, wanting to do this again, wanting to play this character again, because he has such passion for it. But all in all, that's all the video, or all the pictures and everything I've got for you today. Just a little bit of set pics and casting announcement with Neil Patrick Harris coming in. That's going to be just, I think, really exciting to see where they take his character. My opinion, like I mentioned, I'm pretty sure he's going to be the bad guy. He's going to be the problem that maybe Dexter and Mia have to deal with. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing, and of course, come back for more Dexter stuff, Walking Dead, Last of Us, as we get into those coming back into season. And, you know, again, let me know if you know for sure if the woman who commented on my last Krysten Ritter casting announcement video, if she is indeed her actual aunt. That would just be crazy, because I did reply to the comment and say, hey, you know, if this is true or just something to that, please pass on my excitement to Krysten. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye.